Welcome everyone to the newest segment, the Perfect 10 Roulette. What are we going to be doing here, boys?
Alright, rules are pretty simple. We have our friend here who's going to be moderating. He's going to give us questions, 10 to be exact. Each of us is going to have 10 seconds, Natty and I, we're going to have 10 seconds to give our opinion or just answer the question that he presented to us.
You're going down, Jay.
I mean, if you feel like I answered the questions better, let us know. If you feel like he answered the questions better,
My
let us
opinions
know.
will be better, guaranteed.
Let's be honest, they're both losers, really. Alright, we flipped a coin beforehand, and Jay won the toss, and he decided to go first.
Okay.
First question. Question number 1 in the Perfect 10 Roulette. Money in the Bank winners should always be heels. Your time starts now.
No, I don't think that they should always be healed just because it pumps up the story. How great would it be to have a babyface win the gold? Like, that makes it so much better. It doesn't always have to be I hate you heel.
Very nice.
Alright.
Are you ready, boy?
I'm ready.
Ha!
Your time starts now.
Of course they have to be heels. Look, it's to the point to where, like, the essence of what's going to be happening, you're cashing in to take away the chance after, certain situations. They have to be heels because it works best with what the Money in the Bank suitcase stands for.
Let's see. Not bad.
I like this competitive nature.
Ha! I can tell you definitely weren't a part of the debate team.
Okay, folks, thanks to being subscribed to YouTube Red,
Well,
there are no commercial breaks. Just go with it. We're getting money from this anyway.
I like it.
By the way,
Are
hey, you're up next.
I'm up next. Okay, what's the next question, my good sir?
Multiple reigns are better than longer reigns. Your time starts now.
No, I honestly think that the longer the reign, the better. The longer the reign shows how dominant you are as a champion. So whenever you rack up how many days you have, you can show that you spent this amount of time being the best in the WWE.
Very good response. Are you ready, sir?
Yeah, I guess so.
Your time starts now.
Alright, so no, I agree and I disagree. It all depends on the character. Because The Miz has had the title 8 times. I cannot tell you about at least 7 of them. Honestly, it sucks.
Very well. And Miz, if you're watching this, just remember, if you go after him, we will not defend him.
No, we won't.
All right. Next question.
Let's go.
Next question for you. The WWE is having too many pay-per-views. Your time starts now.
Alright, yes, I agree with that because honestly, back in probably 2002, 2003, that wasn't a pay-per-view every single month, but at the same time, they were able to build to those pay-per-views more.
Very nice, very nice. Little too long, though.
Oh, half a second.
No, like, just keep it to 2 seconds or less. Just 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
We have 10 seconds.
Yeah, we're not dealing with experts here. We had to make it 10 seconds as opposed to 2, but whatever. All right, too many pay-per-views. Your time starts now.
I think there's actually the level that we have now. I know they're starting to slow down as it is due to like the oversaturation of it, but I think what they got at this point, I think it's just perfect where we have both.
Well,
Yeah, I know.
that'll lose you some sportsmanship points.
Oh,
But this is wrestling. Sportsmanship doesn't count for anything.
Exactly. It's not like it's the XFL.
Oh,
don't be topical.
All right.
Don't be
I
topical.
don't know what you're talking about.
All right, let's go. Oh, next question. Wrestlers should have more creative input.
Ooh.
Your time starts now.
Absolutely, they should have more creative input. Look, let me give you like the greatest example. Bray Wyatt, all right? He's one of probably the best characters of all time. Can you imagine if he had more creative input, the kind of stuff he can emphasize to make his characters one of the best in the WWE?
Yes, he could drive around on a lawnmower in Matt Hardy's compound. Great point.
Or he could drive around on a lawnmower to Limp Bizkit.
Hey! It's not your time. Tranquilo. More creative input from wrestlers. Your time starts now.
Alright, so I agree. Definitely they need to have more time. Let's look at one of the greatest, Cody Rhodes, or as he was latest in WWE, Stardust. He could have done so much more, but he did the best with what he had. Could have been more if he'd had creative. Oh well.
10 seconds is you really don't have like a lot of time, but it works.
That's the point.
Riveting. Just riveting. All right. Next question. 3-man commentary teams are simply too much. I'm not saying you have to get rid of a certain commentator or giving you the choice. I'm just simply asking you, 3 commentary teams. Too much? Too little? Your time starts now.
Yes, I definitely think it's too much simply because back in the day, they used to have 2 and it was fine. You got one person that was like, I agree with the heel, one person that said, I disagree, and it worked.
Very, very nice recovery. Your time starts now.
I think that honestly, 3-man commentary is not that big of an issue. It just depends on the chemistry between the 2 that aren't the play-by-play. You got the Michael Cole, who's always going to be there, but you need like a Corey Graves and someone face or something like that to go with it.
Very, very nice. You guys are getting the hang of this. Sure. Took a lot slower than it should be, but hey.
It's his fault.
Hey.
But hey. I've got 4-year-olds who can do just as good as you guys, so.
Aww.
That's fair.
All right. Next question. Oh, man, I wish I was able to do this one. WWE should keep signing big indie talent.
Oh.
Whether they go to NXT, whether they go to main roster, or whether they go to 205 Live. Hey, doesn't matter. Your time starts now.
I'm perfectly fine with them signing indie talent. It's just the way that they're implemented. Have them go in and have them build their way up, build their own character up, not go right in and be championship right off the bat. Oh, I even had a second left over.
Man, that wasn't necessarily on topic, but
no, I mean, never mind.
You asked about them being signed in general, not about.
I addressed it.
That is very, very true. Oh.
I addressed it. I said I'm fine with it. I don't like them being given championships right off the bat.
Hey! Your 10 seconds is up.
I know.
That's minus 5 points, by the way.
Is this like whose line is it anyway? The points don't matter.
No, the points matter.
Okay.
It's just I haven't decided how yet.
Exactly.
All right. Same question.
Alrighty.
Your time starts now.
Alright, definitely I agree that the WWE should continue to sign big indie names because, first off, that gives us the mystery of how will they be implemented, where will they go, and what will they do.
Very nice. You're starting to get the hang of this. Now you're up to par with my 6-year-olds who can do this.
Hey.
Jesus.
All right. 8. Next question.
All right.
We should always believe the Wrestling Observer himself, Dave Meltzer.
Oh, okay.
Your time starts now.
No way, not at all. I will admit, I will definitely give it to him. He has great insight. He knows a lot of what he's talking about. There are some matches that he gives match to that shouldn't be.
Hold on. Just barely. Just barely.
Tripped over my words.
Your time starts now.
I honestly think that yes and no with this kind of situation. Yes, we should listen to him because obviously he has been around the world. He's seen some stuff. No, because he has some major bias, especially towards New Japan. Who gives a 6-star match when you have a 5-star rating?
You went a little overboard, but you had a lot of passion behind it, so I'll let it slide this time.
Yeah.
All right. More squash matches. Your time starts.
I thought it was my turn.
Now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think that occasionally there should be more squash matches. Look how well the squash matches has built up Braun Strowman, Asuka, some of these bigger names, the Bludgeon Brothers. If we can build up for some superstars, yes.
All right, well done. Don't question how I do things, by the way. Minus 12 points.
I'm sorry. I believe in fairness. I believe in fairness. I think I should have a fair enough opportunity to prove that Jay is wrong as much as Jay has a fair enough opportunity to prove that I'm wrong.
Oh, now you're arguing with me. Oh, boy. All right. Same question. Your time starts now.
Alright, yes, I definitely believe squash matches should be more implemented when used for people who actually can prove that they're trying to be built up as someone famous.
I'll even applaud you for that one.
Sorry, what? Anyway,
Yeah.
let's move on. It's neck and neck, people, if you're keeping score, which, let's be honest, I'm not.
You think I am whenever I edit this thing? No.
All right. The penultimate question. more WWE partnerships with other companies. Specifically, other wrestling companies. And yes, Lucha Underground counts. It's more of a circus show than anything, but I guess it can count as wrestling. Your time starts now.
Oh, definitely. If they're not going to sign the talent that come from those businesses, and let's be honest, there are some people that say they're not going to leave certain companies due to loyalty. I think it would be great.
Alright, got a little worried for a second, but you cleaned up nicely. Just like a certain cleaner. Lenny Mega? That's his name.
Yeah, something close to that.
Alright, your time starts now.
I actually think that we shouldn't have more partnerships, mainly because some companies will take advantage of WWE, and I think that they will use it in the worst way possible, as in taking advantage, making their name look better.
Alright, not sure some controversial opinions here. Oh boy. Alright.
That's kind of the point of this, segment.
Yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. He just broke the fourth wall.
There's a fourth wall? I know.
This is why nobody likes you.
Hey!
Demonetized. Anyways, the last question.
Okay.
This one's a big one.
Okay.
That money.
It's been a topic that's been at the controversy of wrestling in general for several years.
Oh boy.
A lot of people want one thing, a lot of people want the other. And it's one of those things where not even the best wrestling companies could book this completely, perfectly.
Are we talking about what I think we're talking about?
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
I think I know what we're talking about.
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
More live sex shows.
Oh.
Yay or nay? Your time starts now.
Yay, absolutely. Depending on how they implement it or whatnot, I think that certain wrestlers should have the opportunity to implement such great humor and such great classics, such as what Edge and Lita did.
Just go.
No way. I don't believe that they should try to recreate the live sex show, the great like Edge and Lita, Mark Henry, and oh yeah, they are so great. You can't recreate them.
I think we broke Alex.
I think I'm gonna need a shower after this.
Well,
and some 205 Live. That helps.
Yeah, that does help.
All
right. Now, out of all these questions, are there any that you guys feel you'd like more time with whatsoever?
Particularly the promotion one, the one about WWE and
partnerships.
Yeah, the
all right.
partnership with other promotions.
All right, you may go. You have the floor.
I definitely think that they should, because you have people like Kenny Omega who hasn't out and out said it, but has pretty much done it with his action. He's not planning on leaving New Japan anytime soon. So to have a cross promotion kind of match with like Kenny Omega versus Dash Wilder. Hell, I'll throw Dash out there. Have a cross promotion match like that would be awesome, because you know how you can build it up. You have Kenny promoting in Japan. You have WWE promoting it everywhere else in the world, because I don't know where they wouldn't be promoting. But I think that it would be such a good thing that would not only get a lot of money to the WWE, but would also get a lot of only WWE fans watching other promotions, which would in turn make bigger stars, which would eventually come back to the WWE, and it's just a big cycle that keeps going and going and going.
Well done.
If I may, I want to also elaborate on this topic as well, elaborate on my answer, because I said no. Mainly because, one, why would the WWE want to try to bring up someone else when their competition is to be considered the best? Why? Likewise, unless they're gonna bring that talent over and make them into what they want, they're not going to do that. Plus, there's other promotions that are gonna try to piggyback off the WWE, like for example Impact, or whatever you want to call it at this point. It's not like they don't need the WWE to piggyback off of them in the first place. It's just one of those. They're gonna try to use that brand name to their advantage. And, yes, it could help the WWE, but more than anything, it might drag the WWE down into the ground. For all we know, they could try to implement the whole entire Grand Championship thing, and then the WWE convolutes all the rules and such to where, that bad, instance could be on WWE's hand. It's one of those, more than anything, it's to save the WWE's face by not having the cross-promotion.
You can't tell me you would not love to have a cross-promotion champion, somebody from New Japan with the New Japan Championship, or the Impact Grand Champion in the WWE, the Intercontinental Championship in Lucha Underground. Like, that would literally be the most interesting thing. I would go out of my way to watch something, and I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who would as well go out of their way to watch to see what Intercontinental Champion The Miz is doing in New Japan, or what United States Champion, who's the U.S. Champion right now? Bobby Roode.
How dare you forget?
What's Bobby Roode doing in Ring of Honor right now, facing off against Cody Rhodes? Like, that would be the grandest thing, because it's something that nobody's seen since WCW, WWF days.
But at the same time, keep in mind, the main reason why those were successful is because one provided an alternative to the other. It's one of those, they had competition until they meshed together to create that whole entire alliance angle and such.
You don't believe that Ring of Honor, New Japan can provide actual competition?
I'm not saying that all the promotions are going to drag WWE's name down, but I'm saying that there's going to be certain promotions that when they try to blend the product together will look bad in the WWE's eyes.
Very interesting.
It's like, all I'm saying is, I think it would be as successful as when Apple's bought out Beats. That's all I'm saying.
That's an interesting comparison, but we'll just roll with it.
All right, now there's another question that's been brewing through my head, and I want to get you guys' opinion.
Okay.
Ooh.
A lot of people say, I don't want this guy or this group or these people to go from NXT to Raw or SmackDown because of fear of being ruined or buried because of Vince. I don't know. Oh, to be honest, we really don't know why they're failing on the main roster. But let me ask you this. Who do you feel would be better on the main roster, i.e. more successful than they were in NXT? For example, Elias.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Jay, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
You got this one.
I got this one.
I'm thinking because...
Okay. I got the perfect one.
All right.
Your time starts now.
I'm going to go with Lars Sullivan. All right, it's one of those. Yes, he's doing well on NXT right now, but I feel like if he gets put on the main roster, Vince is going to see big, strong guy, and he's going to give him instant title shot.
All right. Remember, this can be a group. This can be one person. This can be somebody who you've seen at a live event. Any of those, anybody.
Okay.
Or possibly anybody who you think will be signed to NXT. Your time starts now.
Alright, I'm going to just do the obvious one. War Machine. I feel like, I heard that they were going to NXT. I feel like they would be those big, powerful guys that would be the competition that WWE needs in the tag team division.
Alright.
Also, I think what I said right there, I think that I'm good with my discussion or whatnot for that one.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Yeah, like I said, Lars Sullivan, big, strong guy. He's going to be a monster. They're going to make him to be like Brock Lesnar-esque.
I kind of want to, only reason I want to expand upon mine is because I feel like I should definitely explain my reasoning for War Machine and not Sanity, Authors of Pain, someone like them when I went tag team on this one.
Okay.
The reason I went War Machine, first off, because they're already a recognized name. They didn't get built up from the ground like Sanity, Authors of Pain. They have that already. They already have that marquee, like they're two big guys who could do a lot of good things. I've seen matches that they've had. They can do great things. They have great matches. And I feel like at a time now when WWE seems like they're trying to move away from having so many tag teams, that they need it because the tag team division on both Raw and SmackDown looking really weak. In the past 3-4 months, the most I've seen, The Bar, Jason Jordan and Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, i.e. The Shield, Usos, The New Day, Chad Gable, Shelton Benjamin. We need more tag teams that can build up a division that feels really lost.
Can't forget Bludgeon Brothers. Their stock is rising.
But that's the point. Even the fact that I forgot to even mention them in the list proves my point that they're lacking. The tag team division is lacking as a whole.
Lacking screen time, that is.
Yeah,
You're right. Exactly.
Anyways, I want to ask one more question for you guys.
Okay.
See if you can really think about this one, because it's something that nobody really comes up with. And this is not a joke. This is serious.
Is this
a serious one.
Is this another timed one?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. I want to see. A lot of people.
I'll let Jay go first on this one.
A lot of people say along the lines, "Oh, ever since the Usos turned heel, they've been amazing. Ever since when Cena turned heel, right after he debuted, people started loving him when he started acting like Vanilla Ice or whatever." A lot of people say stuff like Sasha is better as a heel. Well, Roderick Strong better as a heel. Revival are always going to be heels because they are fantastic. Don't question me.
I was gonna say, when were they ever faced?
Well, their faces in my hearts. They're always the good guys. If you disagree, you're wrong. And minus 20 points for interrupting me.
I apologize.
You also interrupted me, so minus 10. So my question is, who is somebody who works better as a face? Somebody who the fans are supposed to love, who always does, I'm not going to say what's right, but leans closer to neutral than they do heelish. So who?
Johnny Gargano.
Right,
Your time starts now.
Like I just said, Johnny Gargano, Johnny freaking Wrestling, is arguably this day and age's Daniel Bryan, and when he comes to the main roster, he will be treated as such.
All right. Wait, minus 20 points for mentioning Johnny Gargano's punk ass, because he will lose to Andrade Cien Almas like he deserves.
No, he's not biased.
And then his wife will leave him.
Oh,
Don't be like that.
Johnny, I love you, Johnny, but
Anyways.
Andrade is tranquilo.
It's tranquilo.
Okay, your time starts now.
Well, we're going to go with the perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. I know he had some heelish ways back in NXT or whatnot, but ever since he's been on the main roster, yeah, they haven't utilized him as much, but whenever they do show him, he is always the perfect face with his perfect 10 chant.
The key word is when he shows up.
Yeah.
I miss you, Ty.
We all miss you. Although he is going to be at the Royal Rumble.
All right. So any other face wrestlers who work better?
I almost would have went Bailey, but it's like she's too babyface.
I'll say it'd be interesting to see what if she was to be heel.
Oh no. The question isn't who somebody who's been a face their whole career. The question is who's been face and heel. Like if you were to say Randy Orton or AJ Styles, for example.
I didn't think AJ Styles.
And the crazy part is though, AJ Styles, whenever he's a heel, he's one of those heels that, like, all of his reasonings for being a heel are justified. So it's like, it's not like he's just being mean just to be mean. He's being mean because he actually has a legitimate reason to have a problem with whoever he has a problem with.
Yeah.
No, I noticed he really, really didn't take off as a heel until he got that haircut. So maybe that has something to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember TNA when he got that haircut.
Yeah. It was great.
Oh, AJ's great, though.
He is.
He is. But I think with that, that's all. Is that all the questions you got for us, Alex?
I have one more.
You have one more.
One more.
Dun, dun, dun.
In-ring work is better than mic work / character work. Your time starts now.
No, I honestly think that although you do need a good in-ring work, you need to have a solid quality. You need to have to be better all around. You need to get the people on your side with your mic work, and you need the perfect charisma to get the people to enjoy what you do.
All right, your time starts now.
Smirk, no. I definitely believe that mic work would blow any wrestling work out the water. Look at the Miz. He does so much better on the mic than he is in the ring, and that's why we love him.
Very good. Good. You guys have some interesting opinions. Wrong opinions, but interesting opinions nonetheless.
Well, how about we let the people in the comment section take care about what they think, who they think is right with their opinions.
Yeah.
Or you could just post your own answers too. I mean,
that works a lot better. I mean, with that being
said, with the interrupting though, bro. Come on.
I'm sorry. Good moderator, sir.
Anyways, I think that's all the time we have for today.
Yes.
Remember to eat your vitamins, say your prayers, watch wrestling, and tranquilo.
Jay, anything else for us?
Nah. With that, thank you for joining us for the first Perfect 10 Roulette. Be looking out. We do have more shows coming. We also are going to have our prediction video come up soon. So
I think the predictions video might be. It depends on. Never mind.
It depends, but be looking out for that. Look out for. We're going to be doing live tweeting of the Royal Rumble this Sunday. So
Yes.
look out for that. And with that, yeah, I think that's the end of it.
All right.
See you guys later.
Hasta luego, amigos.
Bye.